In September 2008, it was publicly announced that the Kajaani paper mill in central Finland would close. UPM has invested a remarkable amount of money into decommissioning the plant to aid conversion into a business park, which was subsequently named Renforsin Ranta. The new, harmonious, and dynamic business environment spreads across the premises and facilities of the former UPM paper mill in Kajaani. The facilities have been refurbished and tailored to new business needs, including services specifically for data center operations. The facilities of the former paper mill include large, multi-purpose industrial buildings which cover over 130,000 square meters in total. Today, there are over 30 new companies in the area with 600 people employed in these companies. Renforsin Ranta Business Park is 100% owned by UPM, and so all commitments are UPM commitments. The paper mill's heavy-duty infrastructure offers unique facilities and opportunities for the data center industry. The fenced industrial area offers great services to new customers, including a canteen, logistics, security, mail, cleaning, and facility services. The Renforsin Ranta Business Park benefits from diverse fiber connections on-site and a variety of operators who have expressed willingness to discuss requirements directly with potential customers. The existing internal data cabling network within the Renforsin Ranta Business Park was upgraded in 2011 and currently serves 2 existing data center operators. Geographically speaking, the area is stable, with no risk of natural disasters, including flooding. Logistics connections are also excellent. In addition to a good road network and weighbridge services to heavy traffic, the business park benefits from a railroad built in the area. The nearby airport, only 20 minutes away by car, ensures rapid connections to Europe, with flights to Helsinki taking less than 90 minutes. Renforsin Ranta's power delivery infrastructure is world-leading in terms of reliability. There are 6 separate 110 kilovolt electricity feeds coming from the national grid network into the site, with the reliability of each being from 99.999% to 100%. The last power delivery outage experienced in this area of Finland was in 1981, and it lasted for only 15 seconds. The National Grid substation is located within Renforsin Ranta's security fence, and our own grid connection point within the business park allows us to provide customers with a secure and cost-competitive electrical connection and transmission to the grid. This highly reliable supply, which is guaranteed by our own grid connection, significantly lowers the requirement for additional backup systems. A local electricity transmission network has been formed within the business park area, which gives us a cost advantage when pricing electricity transmission for our customers. 3 independent electrical lines lead from the national grid connection point to Renforsin Ranta's main transformer station. Because of our history in heavy industry, a well-maintained electrical infrastructure already exists on site. The capacity of the main transformer within the business park is currently 230 megawatts. Renforsin Ranta can provide a non-interruptive electrical supply, and the entire infrastructure is available immediately. The reliability of this electrical supply infrastructure has been assessed at the level of Tier 4 requirements. This superb delivery of electricity allows certain infrastructure decisions to be seriously reconsidered during the design of data centers. It is therefore possible to have Tier 3 level services for Tier 2 costs. It's worth considering that due to the resilience and reliability evidence here, it may be possible to reduce the requirement for diesel backup generators on this site, thereby reducing CapEx and improving TCO. In the Nordic countries, the customer can purchase their electricity freely from whichever producer he wants. The customer can also choose from many different electricity products. In the Kajaani area, there is significant availability of fully traceable, sustainable, and environmentally friendly electricity. Much of this ecologically friendly power is generated by 3 operational and well-maintained hydroelectric power plants, all within 3 kilometers of Renforsin Ranta, and with a combined capacity of 35 megawatts. 50% of this capacity is owned by UPM and is available to customers within Renforsin Ranta. Within the Renforsin Ranta business park, there is also a bio-boiler house called Kainuu Voima, producing central heat and electricity. The boiler house uses peat, sawdust, bark, and forest waste as its main fuel materials, and the electricity produced is fed to the national grid. Like the hydroelectric power stations, Kainuu Voima Limited is half owned by UPM and half by the city of Kajaani. Kajaani has excellent environmental conditions for 100% passive cooling, since our cold climate minimizes the cooling needs of a data center. In Renforsin Ranta, cool air or cold water solutions are both possible because there is a water pumping house in the area with a pumping capacity of 3 cubic meters per second. The pumping house is currently used by the Kainuu Voima bio-boiler house 24/7, so it's well maintained and capacity is available immediately. There are 2 existing independent cooling water lines from the pumping house to Renforsin Ranta's brownfield buildings. In addition to the many hectares of greenfield space available, there are also tens of thousands of square meters of brownfield buildings in the area, which used to serve as paper machine halls. The buildings are heavy-duty buildings with floor loads of up to 2 tons per square meter, featuring easy access, a railhead, and fully functional overhead cranes ranging from 45 to 75-ton limits. Electrical infrastructure is already in place, including cabling, so if the customer is looking for minimal lead times and minimal CapEx, this is the ideal solution. It's worth mentioning that the Ranta building is constructed from concrete elements and provides 18,000 square meters of space that's ready to go. There are 200 hectares of land next to the Renforsin Ranta Business Park to offer to those customers who wish to build on greenfield. Renforsin Ranta's infrastructure and services are easy to connect with such a site, and since this land is owned by UPM, it's available at very short notice. Zoning is complete, and a building license can be organized swiftly once the customer's final design is ready. Both long lease or freehold options are available. The data center business is currently the most important growth area in Renforsin Ranta, largely due to our heavy-duty, secure infrastructure. Currently, there are 2 data center customers. CSC, IT Center for Science, is a nonprofit, limited company that offers supercomputing and data services for universities and research institutes. Herman IT caters to a wide range of customers, from full managed services to wholesale data center hosting and colocation services. They currently partner with IBM to run the Spectre cloud-based service model.